In this video, I'm going to show you how I created a ManyChat flow that's going to allow you to see if somebody purchased your product after they clicked the link. And then if they haven't purchased the product, you're going to be able to send them a specific message, whether that's a discount code, an upsell, whatever you want. This is going to allow you to convert so many more of your followers because you're not going to just be sending generic messages. You're going to be sending a tailored message to somebody that checked out the product but just didn't take the plunge. So this starts out like any other flow. We ask if they're here for ManyChat Mastery. If they say yes, then we ask for their email. And this is the really important part. I'm using Kit for this, but you could use any of the integrated platforms that actually ManyChat works with. Or if you don't use one of those platforms, you could use Make or Zapier. But for this example, I'm going to show Kit. So I go in here and we add a contact to the form. Now I created this form in Kit specifically for this, right? So we see that it's the Clark ManyChat flow. We collect their email, first name, and then these are the two really important ones. We collect their Instagram page name and the contact ID. And this is the ManyChat subscriber ID that we're doing and the Instagram name here that I've created custom fields inside of Kit. Now, again, this is for Kit, but you can do this in pretty much any CRM or EMS system. You can create custom fields so you can log the ManyChat ID and the Instagram username. So from there, they get this message. Then if they click the button, they'll go through this flow here. And we see now this is where the magic happens. Do they have the tag that they bought ManyChat Mastery? If they do have that tag, we just are going to send them a message saying, hey, I appreciate you buying it. If you have any questions, just send them inside of the WAP and I'll make sure to answer them because we don't need to upsell them on the product anymore. They've already bought it, right? But if they don't have it, we're going to say, hey, I saw you were interested in ManyChat Mastery, but didn't end up purchasing. Want to send over a 25% discount that's good for the next 24 hours, and then give them the discount code here, and then give them the link to the product again. Now, you need to bring some sort of outside integration, like Make or Zapier here, to make this actually happen, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So first off, just inside of my Kit, you can see we've got the first name, we've got the Instagram, and then we've got the subscriber ID here, and that came from the initial part of the flow, and this is really important. And this is the last part of it, this bought ManyChat Mastery tag, and this is why this is important. Another automation I have set up is just with WAP and Kit. So anytime somebody purchases the product in WAP, they will get added to Kit with that tag. And so it's going to update them with that tag. Now this automation in Kit watches for that tag, right? So it watches for that bought ManyChat Mastery tag. And once that happens, we're going to add a tag inside of ManyChat. Now I've manually typed in the ID because I'm testing this out right for you in real time. This is the ID that I grabbed. So we go ahead, we've got that, and then we go add tag, and then we add the bought ManyChat Mastery tag. Now, if we go back to ManyChat, you can see inside of here that the tag bought ManyChat Mastery was added inside of Instagram. So now what does that mean? That means they would get this, I appreciate you buying ManyChat Mastery message. But if they didn't get that tag, aka they didn't buy the product, they would get this discount code. So this is going to allow you to send out these discount codes, and I promise you're going to see a higher conversion rate because you're giving people that incentive. They're already interested in the product because they clicked on the product page, right? They've given you their email as well. So you know they're at least kind of warm. Well, now we just need to push them over the edge. Now, for you, that might not be a discount code. That might be a webinar or an additional training that's specific for this product. But now we know we're sending it to the right people. We're not just sending it to everybody because you're going to really turn off people who maybe purchase from you and then they get the message with that and they're like, hey, I already bought this, right? So this is going to allow you to really narrow that down. Now you've got two options at this point. Number one is you can try and watch this video a couple times through and set this up for yourself, which obviously is possible, but it will take a little bit more time and you'll need to understand Make or Zapier to do that. The other two options are this. Number one is I put together a very succinct program that specifically dives into this video and it will give you the actual template links for both Make and ManyChat, so you can just copy and paste this into your system, and then you'll obviously just need to know how to connect those things. But as long as you have basic understandings, you should be able to do that. The final thing is, I actually go ahead and I set up these systems and a ton more for all my clients. You can see over here on the left side, these are just the clients that I'm working with right now. I've done this for over 150 clients, not only this flow, but other flows like this one I'm going to show you. This is an email collection flow I've ran for myself, and it's collected over 6,900 emails. And you can see for my client Carmen, we ran this same type of flow and we collected over 7,900 emails and more than 5,500 phone numbers for their list. If you're interested in either of those things, there's going to be two links in the description below for you to check those out. Otherwise, I really appreciate you watching this video. Leave a comment if you have any questions and subscribe for more videos like this.